This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, guys, Coach told his team the time for individual awards is over. They all celebrated. They're so excited that their QB won the Heisman Trophy. But the last couple of days in practice, players told me Coach has turned it up a notch. That first round bye, they have had a long layoff. So their physicality, their intensity, and their momentum has shifted. We'll see if it carries over here to start the first quarter of this playoff game. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Texas offense takes the field for the first time. It's the starting playoff debut for quarterback Arch Manning. For him, for Steve Sarkisian, Joel, the expectations are always high. Is this the year for the Longhorns? That's what their fans want to know.
Well, I'm sure they're hoping for a better performance than what they got a year ago. They fell woefully short of expectations as the #1 team in the country, the Heisman front runner. But this year, it has been so much better. Credit Steve Sarkisian for building this roster, in particular up front and on the skilled positions. Arch just has more help this year, Chris, and he certainly played as such.
Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Manning. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He makes the grab. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. Here's a 1st and 10 play. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Longhorns move into the red zone. Takes the handoff again. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And the Rebels offense takes the field as Ole Miss begins what they hope is going to be another deep run in the playoff. Of course, last season, Pete Golding was an interim coach for that magical run. Now in his first season, Rebels back in the strong position.
What was so special, Chris, after Lane Kiffin exits to LSU is the buy-in that this program had, the players had, the fans had with Pete Golding in that run to the semifinal. We'll see if they can repeat that. Sometimes that's very difficult to do. Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat. Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver, Joe. He told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. Quarterback keeps it on the option. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. No surprise in this monster game. They continue to roll with the attack that got him here, Joel. And this quarterback and this option is still very tough to stop.
This is the type of attack that keeps defensive coordinators up at night. What do? You've got to commit more resources knowing that this quarterback, he is so good on the edge. And, Chris, here's what impresses me about him, his decision-making. In this option game, your quarterback's got to make great decisions, and he does that time and time again.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. In a big-picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all Group of 6 conferences who've been told, now you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hunt over the middle. It's Cook. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo. That's a confidence builder for this quarterback early in the game. And the Rebels, when they've had success over the years in these big games, it's been because of the quarterback in large part.
Well, there's no doubt about it. You go back to Trinidad Chambliss, Jackson Dart, all the way back to Eli Manning. These guys know how to play the position. And if they're going to have success here today and move on in this playoff, go on in the postseason, it's going to be about this quarterback and the way that he plays.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab behind the line, it's Lacey. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Got a good one in our hands, but to which hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. And he brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And that's a good start for Trinidad Chandler. You think about all the special plays that he made in last year's postseason, Joe, coming so close to getting his team to a championship game.
Chris, I was so...
Season opening. Oh, he takes him again. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Strong game by this quarterback.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Manning. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And he hauls it in down inside the 30. An explosive play for this speedy wide receiver. Joe, exactly what they were hoping for when they brought this guy into the roster.
Chris, he's been a perfect addition to this offense out of the portal. He's given the...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Breaking free. End zone ahead. And he breaks clear down the right onside. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And now here comes the point-after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. And now an injury stoppage. Looks like one of the Longhorn players is shaken up. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Haas. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there,
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Wants to throw it.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw yet again. It's another deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. Chance to strategize for this second down play. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Texas, as the underdogs now go on top. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
They'll tackle him right at the 31. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain. That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be fourth down and just inches. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Rebels will line up to boot it away. And he comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. An explosive play to the end zone. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Ole Miss will call their 3rd and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And the Rebels look to keep this drive moving.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field.
He's got a crease. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And now an injury stoppage. Looks like one of the Longhorn players is shaken up. The Rebels will have first and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Rebels are in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Lacey. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now second and 11. Throwing up play action. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. First down at 10. They'll run it from the gun. nowhere to run up the middle. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Bill, you and I both love this conference. For decades, they've produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
Makes the catch. It's Townsend. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Working clock with the ground game. Got an opening here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there.
He's got room to run. Look out. He's swarmed by the defense. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. We've got 1 more timeout to use now. The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Trying the old counter play here. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Ole Miss will call their 3rd and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down. A bow and up.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. That big gain good enough for a 1st down. Gets us to the 2-minute timeout. The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Fields. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal.
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the convert.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. He breaks away for the touchdown. Set up with the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Longhorns come into the final minute hoping to run the clock out here and win it. Back to pass. It's Manning. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. Ball fielded near the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joel, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
That's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.